Consider how something new quickly becomes normal. Over time, what was once unique and special quickly blends into reality, integrating into the bigger picture. Like a volcano erupting once every million years is pretty spectacular, but if it did it every year, then it's no longer a special occasion. That initial shock and awe we experience with certain events eventually transform into expectations with repetition. So this is similar to the concept of the frog in boiling water. The water feels warm at first, but the frog doesn't realize the gradual increase in temperature until it's too late. And our expectations and what we accept can also change over time, subtly. Eventually, even the most heinous acts can start to appear normal if repeated enough. Now, it's often said that it takes an average of 66 days for something to become a habit. Sometimes it can take as little as 3 weeks before a pattern of behavior becomes ingrained in our minds. So with enough time and attention, that pattern is accepted as truth. Whether it's actually true or not depends on our expectations and if it can be validated by others. In astrology, this idea of truth and acceptance, validation and expectation is a dynamic force that's seen between the signs of Leo and Aquarius, the 511 axis. These two signs form this thread of truth. And in today's video, we explore the sun's transit through Leo and why humility is the great equalizer. On August 16th, the sun enters the sidereal sign of Leo, the only zodiac sign ruled by the sun. And when the sun transits through Leo, it's in its element, right? Leo gives strength and clarity and power to our soul. That's what the sun represents. And the position of the sun in Leo is known as multricone. And this is a special term that basically refers to the strength of a planet in a sign. Now, multricone is not as powerful as, say, when the sun is exalted in Aries, but it is stronger than being simply in a friendly sign like Cancer or Pisces. Each planet has a multricone position where it feels comfortable and can express its nature as if it was exalted. But in the multricone sign, it's like being in your office. There's this reliability. And for the sun, this sign is Leo. Now, the sun symbolizes our soul, as I said. It's our vitality, it's our strength, it's our confidence. It represents the father figure in a natal chart, and it stands for authority, leadership, and government. So the sun in Leo is going to energize us. It's going to boost our confidence, our self-expression, and creativity. And it's also going to place a strong focus on truth. We have double fire elements. Sun is fire, Leo is fire. And fire is associated with Dharma, and Dharma is truth. Now, Leo is the 5th sign of the zodiac and opposes the 11th sign of Aquarius. This is the axis. Houses 5 and 11 form this axis of truth and acceptance. So the 5th house is where your truth is expressed. It's emphasizing the individual mind and personal accountability, while the 11th house aligns with humanity and the collective mindset, the collective thought, ultimately being a reflection of the individual. So this opposition also highlights the need for validation. It reveals how much or how little we require the acceptance of others to express ourselves and our truths. In between Leo and Aquarius are themes like inspiration, influence, societal expectations. So if Leo represents this unique and special novelty, then Aquarius signifies a commodity. Leo is about unique expressions, but most importantly, it emphasizes humility. And without humility, the ego can take over. This imbalance can be apparent in narcissists or those with psychopathic tendencies, where a lack of humility enables this overbearing ego that ultimately disregards their accountability. So an ego that's fixated solely on itself can easily lose sight of the greater good for humanity. So we live in a world where creativity is often used to serve the self. It's driven by greed and desire for worldly power and control. However, our individual creativity is best utilized to serve humanity and maintain the balance of truth. So every time the sun changes signs, it enters a new sign, it makes this another destination, right? It's like another step in the soul's journey towards discovering truth and reconnecting with the highest potential of our consciousness. So wherever Leo resides in your chart, use this transit to reconnect with your truth in that area of life. Find out where your creativity originates and share it with others. Even if you don't feel like you're a creative person, you have some sort of creativity within you. And this can definitely be seen by where Leo is in your chart, and then also analyzing your fifth house and the sun that's in your fifth house. See, Leo shows where we are the leaders, where we are the artists and the designers of our lives. And on the other side, Aquarius shows that humanity is really just a reflection of all of that.